Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. Ramadan is here and with it comes the challenge of maintaining a healthy and a balanced diet while fasting. Today we have Rita On, a DHA licensed dietitian to help us navigate the best food choices for suhoor and iftar. Stay energized throughout the day and avoid common mistakes. Welcome to the show, Rita.
Hello,
thank you so much for being here.
I'm very happy to be here actually. Thank you for hosting me.
We're so excited for you to be here. We have so many questions.
Yalla, I'm looking forward.
Okay, and since Ramadan is our topic,
Okay.
we want to ask, what's the benefits of fasting?
Actually, fasting alone is not enough for health benefits. We need to take care of what we're eating in suhoor and iftar to make out the best, the best of Ramadan, the health benefits. And it really helps our body, on several aspects. First of all, yes, it helps us lose weight. So if we are eating healthy, we can lose weight, we can lose some kilograms, and plus, yes, it is a bit challenging to gain some muscle mass, but also we can do it if we're eating healthy. One, for the body composition, it's healthy. Second, it helps the body to do autophagy. What does it mean? Meaning killing or getting rid of the damaged cells in our body, which is something very good for the immune system and for the cellular repair in our body. Third, it's also very good for reducing, studies have shown that it might help reduce, if we're eating properly, definitely, it might help reduce the blood triglycerides in the body, the bad cholesterol, which is the LDL, and it might increase the HDL, which is the good cholesterol.
Interesting, okay.
So it really has good effects on the metabolic outcomes, body composition, and immune system. So fasting is amazing, but alone it's not enough. We should aim to have good dietary patterns at suhoor and iftar in order to have the best out of it.
So what you're just suggesting right now is that you shouldn't be overeating during iftar. What is the best way to break your fast?
Okay, definitely you shouldn't be overeating on iftar. This is usually a common mistake. Actually, we're going to talk about it maybe if you want later on. And so the best way to break iftar is, first of all, to drink water. 1 cup of water. Don't overdo it at the beginning because your body is long hours without any water or food. So only 1 cup of water, and then 1 to 2 cups of water. And then, yes, it is a traditional way, but an excellent choice to have tamar or dates. Okay, dates are really amazing. Not more than 2 to 3 dates. Okay, to break the fast with. They contain natural sugars, and they added to provide us with quick energy. And don't worry about the spike in blood glucose. They contain fibers that will help us regulate the blood glucose. So yes, it's a traditional and excellent way to break the fast with. And then I would suggest it's optional but beneficial to have 1 cup of milk or 1 cup of yogurt.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because actually it contains probiotics, which helps the digestive tract and the gut microbiota. 1, and second, it helps us rehydrate our body. Okay, and as well, it will provide us with protein and calcium. So these are the best 3 ways to break the fast with, and then we start our meals.
So are you suggesting that we should maybe avoid carbs, or is it okay to have carbs during iftar?
Definitely it's okay to have carbs. Carbs is not our enemy. Carbs is not our enemy. What is our enemy is the bad portion size, the quality of carbohydrates that we are choosing. So actually after breaking the iftar, I always advise people to have a small portion of soup. And it can be lentil soup, which is a complex carbohydrate. It can be vegetable soup. It can be chicken broth, bone broth. Okay, one small portion of soup, and then salad, which is full of fibers, and also it's a type of carbohydrates complex. If we're including a little bit of potato or corn in the salad. Okay, it's not bad. However, we should limit the portion, specifically the portion of rice. Okay. Rice is not our enemy. How much rice you are eating is really concerning. That's it for carbohydrates. Actually, even without Ramadan, people are usually scared of carbs.
Yeah, we are usually scared of carbs. We're always, because if you open Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, in this Google search, they always say avoid carbs.
Okay.
Why are we told that? Why are we told we should avoid carbs?
I want to tell you something. If your body is allowed to have, for example, usually 1 toast and you are eating 10 toasts because it's tasty and it's nice and it's easy food, comfort food.
Yeah.
And you are gaining weight. Oh, it's because of the toast. The toast is making me gain weight. No, Habiba, it's because you ate 10 toasts, you are gaining weight. It's not because you are, it's not because of the toast
It's
itself.
the portion.
Okay?
It's the
the portion
quantity.
size, and usually we overeat carbs without realizing it because it's tasty and it's easy and it's something nice like rice, potato, quinoa, bread. All of these things are carbohydrates. So choose the right quality of carbohydrates because we have different qualities of carbs, and be mindful of the portion size. Then don't be afraid of carbohydrates. بالعكس, it's very important to provide energy and for the source of fiber for our body.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've covered iftar. What about suhoor? What is like an ideal meal that you can have to keep you feeling full and hydrated?
Okay, before I answer this question, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's your best suhoor, do you think?
Is it like a normal breakfast?
Yes.
But I don't do
kind
that
of that
though.
would
I don't do that.
This is a common mistake of skipping suhoor. What about you?
It's mostly breakfast foods, and there's
Okay.
always some sort of milk component, just so I
Yes.
make sure that I'm not feeling so thirsty in the morning.
Amazing, actually amazing. I always advise something like with milk or yogurt, but it can be also something else. So usually what we say on suhoor is let it be aim for a light meal, but don't skip suhoor.
Don't skip
Suhoor is one of the most important meal. It is as important as having breakfast in normal days. Okay, so suhoor usually it's better to aim to have suhoor high in fibers, which is al-alyaf in Arabic, and it should be also high in proteins and high in healthy fats. Why this is the importance of suhoor? It's to keep us energized and productive throughout the day, because we are having our suhoor, then we are sleeping, and then you have a long day without food or hydration.
True.
So that's the importance of suhoor. Now, I will give you an example of suhoor that I really advise to my clients or like anyone I see, is to have 1 cup of yogurt or 1 cup of milk with some chia seeds on top. Chia seeds, they contain omega-3 and fibers, with some walnuts and almonds, healthy fats, and as well oats, because the oats are the complex carbohydrates, and it's gonna it's gonna give us energy throughout the second day, and as well a little bit of honey maybe for taste, for healthy, tasty, if you want
sweetness.
something sweet, and then some fruits.
Some fruits. I actually started doing this, but I'm not sure if it's right. Instead of oats, I put granola. And instead of normal yogurt,
I can tell already the answer isn't good.
I have Greek yogurt.
Okay. Greek yogurt, let's start with the good thing. Greek yogurt is amazing. You don't mind Greek yogurt. Granola, it is good if you're doing it homemade. The granola and the granola in the supermarkets, usually we think, oh, it's granola, it's fine, like it's oats, nuts. No, but usually it's really high in sugars, added sugars, and oils, like palm oils and other type of vegetable oils. So usually to make it tasty and to make it for the customer to like it, usually they add a lot of additives and preservatives and sugars and oils.
True.
So I highly recommend, if you want to have granola, you have 2 options. Option 1 is to eat a little bit less, like a little quantity of granola. Okay. Option 2 is to make your own granola and enjoy it, and it's gonna give us health benefits. Okay, because all the components of granola, if they are homemade, oats, granola, maple syrup or honey, nuts, dried fruits, usually they are all healthy. But whenever it's pre-made and it's sold in the supermarket, most of the time it's added in sugars, loaded in sugars and in oils that we should avoid.
Steer away from granola.
don't just choose carefully, or actually read the ingredients properly. Okay,
Yeah.
just read the ingredients. Maybe there are some granola out there that are healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so just read the
the
ingredients.
ingredients.
Make sure that in the ingredients there's no high fructose corn syrup, there's no added sugars, there's no vegetable oils or palm oil. Just make sure that you're getting the healthy version of granola. Same as peanut butter, no?
Yeah,
So
true.
peanut butter, you have options. You have one that is really like made from nuts and only nuts. And there's other one that are made from 10 ingredients, if you read the nutrition label. That's the importance of food labels and reading nutrition labels.
Yeah.
100%.
We have them for a reason.
Yeah, maybe one day actually we can also discuss how to read a food label.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Because it's interesting.
What's the biggest mistake you think people make during their, like, with their diet during Ramadan?
I would say they eat quickly. Enjoy the meal with your loved ones. Eat slowly. Share stories. Laugh. Ramadan is not only about fasting food and not eating or like eating a lot. It's also about connection. Make some connection with your loved ones. Just enjoy because otherwise, if you eat quickly, first of all, you might eat a lot of calories and you won't realize it. Second, you might have digestive discomfort, such as bloating, which is very common in Ramadan.
True.
Okay, so that's why chew slowly. Choose your plate to be small. So like this, you can like every time you're gonna go and put some more food. Okay, and you feel like, oh, I'm eating a lot, even though it's like small plate size, so you're not eating a lot, but like you feel like you are eating a lot and you enjoy it more.
You enjoy your food, yeah.
We love food. It's amazing. Like everyone loves food, but choose your portion size. Like be mindful of your portion size. This is one of the mistakes. The second mistake is they don't drink water. Okay, so usually people in Ramadan they forget or they skip water. So actually the recommendations for water, like the National Academy of Medicine recommends everyone to drink, the woman to drink 2.5 liters per day, man to drink around 3.5 liters per day. And in Ramadan, the drinking should be the same as normal days. It shouldn't change, okay?
True.
So that's why people usually tend to forget and they tend to be dehydrated or they feel fatigue, loss of concentration. It's because it's caused of the dehydration. So I would highly recommend people to drink water
Drink
properly.
Also, directly for us, honestly.
Literally, honestly, I feel like we miss that one as well a lot. So.
Yeah.
Yes, and actually, you know what? It's not only if you don't like water by itself. Try to include water-rich foods such as cucumber, tomatoes,
Watermelon,
melon,
yeah.
milk or yogurt to stay hydrated. Okay, and avoid processed foods, sugary foods, spicy foods, caffeine.
Masses guilty
Okay,
pleasure.
I think you won't see me again. You will tell me, Habiba, Rita, bye-bye. Don't ever come again.
Rita, we love the tips. We actually need them.
We actually need those tips, yeah.
But our next one, we wanna know.
Okay.
So obviously, working out is very important. Even if you're not fasting, if it's not Ramadan and everything. But what's the best time to do it when you're fasting, or during Ramadan in general?
If you want, let me summarize it first, and then I will go into deep, I will answer deeply. First, to summarize it, please feel free to train whenever your body is your body is ready. Whenever you are able to, whenever it suits you. Okay, so usually, but some people tell me like Rita, when is to get the best results? When we should train? Usually, if you want to burn more fat, train 1 hour before iftar.
For losing fat.
For losing fat.
Okay.
Why? Because in a fasted state, we have higher fat oxidation. Okay, so it's better or it's recommended to train in a fasted state in order to burn more fat and as well to maintain. Okay, if you want to build muscle mass and if you want strength, then the recommendations are to do your training post iftar. Okay, 1.5 to 2 hours post iftar in order to digest the food properly and then to train. Okay, so like this, your body have the nutrients to fuel your workout and as well to help with recovery. And also it helps with the regulation of blood glucose because you know after a big iftar meal usually blood glucose spikes, so it's a good way to regulate blood glucose if you are training post iftar. but there is no one size fits all. Choose your best time. If you feel you are more energized before iftar, then please train before iftar.
Yeah.
If you feel more energized after iftar, then
Please train.
please do your training post iftar. No, do not avoid training, like do not skip your training. It's super, super important and helpful. And it is maybe challenging to build some muscle mass, but it is possible. And definitely, if you are eating properly, you can lose fat. And a lot of people actually they reduce their body weight during Ramadan. And this is very good because also they can maintain this weight loss post Ramadan.
Yeah.
So like if they start to do like healthy lifestyle routine, they might keep it also post Ramadan.
Some people would, instead of going to the gym and carrying heavy weights, they'd go for a walk instead.
Okay.
So would you recommend that it's important to be carrying weights, or is it okay to, let's say, alternatively, cardio or going for a walk?
Okay, it depends on your body goals. Like, what do you want? What do you want to achieve? If you want to gain some muscle mass, or if you want to maintain your muscle mass, then I would highly recommend lifting some weights. Okay, you can do also a light session before iftar with some weights. Okay, so it's like, and then directly like 1 hour before iftar, so like you can eat directly post the training, and then you can recover your protein, the muscles, yani. So this is a way. But if you want to only do walks, it's not bad. Walking is very good. It's like amazing. But I would always say that try to have some weights, like maybe do light exercise like Pilates, reformer. Also, there are kind of weight training in a way or another, so it's fine. So yeah, by the way, walking post iftar is also very helpful because it helps regulate blood glucose. So it's fine. Walking is fine, but if you can do some gym or like some weight training activities, it's also highly recommended.
And people sometimes believe that their metabolism is affected during Ramadan, either it slows down or something. So would you say that that's factual?
There's no studies that shown that metabolism will reduce during Ramadan. So don't worry at all. Just eat and train and stay hydrated and sleep well. If you sleep well, you will help your metabolism and everything, okay, in order to keep your metabolism on the same side, and you're going to have a super healthy Ramadan, and actually it might give you some lifestyle changes. Sleep minimum 7 to 8 hours, okay?
Oh.
It can be divided.
You're talking to somebody who just had a 3-hour sleep.
Look, this is the best recommendations, but it can be divided before suhoor and after suhoor. It can be divided throughout the day. Have some naps during the day.
Most people divide it.
Yeah.
Ramadan.
Okay, divide them, but like sleep is important as well, because also loss of sleep will affect our body composition and our metabolism and our productivity throughout the day.
Interesting. So I can, if I napped for 3 hours, let's say, and I slept for 3 hours, is that fine?
Fine. I wouldn't recommend. This is not the
It's not
best
recommended, but it's okay.
It's fine. But maybe try to sleep a little bit earlier and like sleep a little bit after suhoor. I'm not sure. Like you plan your schedule, you plan your sleep schedule according to your daily life schedule. But try to get as much sleep as you can. And you know, I know it's challenging sometimes in Ramadan because like work and the life that we're living, as much as you can try to accommodate it.
What we see usually on iftar tables, drinks like Amaruddin, Vimto, Tango, and stuff like that. Do you think we should avoid that, or is it okay to have a drink or two? Like, from time to time.
Actually, you're asking the wrong person because for me, like juices are a no.
That's interesting, actually. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But it's fine to have it from time to another. It's okay to choose it once in a while, but not every day. I wouldn't recommend it every day, definitely. And juices, they are loaded with sugars. They are very low in fibers. They spike our blood glucose. They don't give us like really the benefits of hydration like water or like milk or yogurt. So I wouldn't advise juices every day, definitely. But I wouldn't say, no, avoid it, you can't have at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can have some juices. And if you want to have, like, for example, little bit, like half a cup, quarter of a cup, Maybe you can have it daily in Ramadan if you are really enjoying it. Okay, but I wouldn't advise it like specifically 1 cup daily. No, like I would rather say like eat fresh fruits. Eat watermelon, eat melon by itself, eat some grapes, strawberries, berries, antioxidants, full of fibers, rather than choosing juices.
What about freshly squeezed juices?
Same.
Same applies. That's
I
interesting.
thought you were asking the wrong person because like for me like, but also freshly squeezed juices. What's happening is, for example, the orange. Whenever we squeeze the orange, we're not using the white part on the القشرة.
Yeah, on the peel.
Peel,
yeah.
Okay. So this white part is full of fibers. And whenever you are squeezing the orange, we're not using the white part, we're removing the fibers of the orange. 1.
Okay.
2, I'm going to ask you a question. In order to make 1 cup of orange juice, how many oranges do you use?
Like a lot.
A lot, like 5 minimum.
2 to 3, let's say. Let's say 2
She makes it for the family.
let's say 2 to 3. Okay? Let's do 60 times 3. 60 calories times 3, because 60 calories is 1 orange. Times 3, it's like around maybe 180 calories. So instead of having 1 orange and feeling full and getting the benefits of fibers and vitamins, we are drinking 180 calories, okay, instead of 60, without getting any fibers, and it will peak our blood glucose. I'm not saying
don't have it at all.
it's really bad, don't have it at all. No, have it, but like mindfully, and if you can, choose whole fruits instead of juices.
The fruit would be better, obviously, as a choice. Another, I feel like, common thing that people do during Ramadan is they have cravings for a lot of fried foods, sambusa, all that stuff. Okay. So, what do you think is a good way for people to satiate their cravings for that food, but at the same time not overindulge and not only eat those kinds of foods?
Lovely. So if you break your iftar, if you break your fast gradually, and you have your iftar like first water, then dates, then have the soup, then the salad.
Yeah.
Okay. Then when you reach the appetizers, you won't be as hungry, or like you won't crave them as much because you already have a little bit of sugar from the dates, like the fibers from the salad. You prepare your stomach from the soup that you had. So when you reach the appetizers, you won't like crave and eat 5 to 6 without even thinking. Now, if you wanna choose them, choose 1 or 2 appetizers. It's fine. Daily, it's fine. But choose the baked ones and not the fried ones. Okay, it really differs in calories and the nutrient composition. So it's not a big deal, like, oh, I cannot have them at all, I'm having a diet. No, it's fine, you can eat 1, okay, you can enjoy 1, maybe 2, it depends on your body, how many calories you need per day.
Yeah.
But don't overdo it and control it, like be mindful about what you're eating.
Is there a reason why we crave a lot of oily food? Is it because of our diet, or is this normal in Ramadan?
Actually, it's not only in Ramadan, right?
We always crave it.
We crave oily food and sugar all the time. Why? I think it's highly related to the wrong macronutrient composition that we eat throughout the day. So if we start our day, for example, if you had your suhoor, which is high in simple carbohydrates or in sugars, then you will be craving more, okay, sugars and oily food and the iftar time. Okay, so it's like how you eat. If you are eating like really good portion of proteins, healthy fats, and carbohydrates throughout like 2 to 3 days, you won't feel the crave anymore. It's all about what you are eating throughout the day that will lead to craving, yes or no. And also, to be honest, sleep. Less of low sleep, okay, will lead to more cravings. So that's why it's very important to sleep properly, stay hydrated, and eat properly. And train well. Don't forget to train.
If someone is feeling extremely tired or weak while they're fasting, is there something that they could do with their diet to make sure that doesn't happen?
First, I would say if someone is feeling tired during Ramadan, what might be the reason? Directly, I might link it in my head to dehydration.
Dehydration, true.
Okay, so First of all, I would say stay hydrated and drink properly. Like start your iftar with 1 to 2 cups of water. Throughout, in between iftar and suhoor, drink continuously sips of water, like around 6 to 8 cups. Okay, and then at suhoor, drink around 2 to 3 cups. So that's how we can divide our water like throughout the day, and this definitely will reduce fatigue and feeling tired, not feeling your best. Second, I might link it to low calorie intake or to high sugar intake and high processed food intake and high oily food, because these things will lead to laziness and fatigue.
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends the quality of your food. That's why it might lead to fatigue and weakness in Ramadan. So either hydration, either the quality of the food, either lack of sleep.
So electrolytes, are they a good option?
Electrolytes are good options because your body need like the electrolytes, and usually drinking electrolytes or also like eating foods such as, for example, milk or yogurt, they contain phosphor naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, the electrolytes also you can find them naturally in fruits and vegetables. Okay. But if you want to drink an electrolyte drink, it's not bad and it's also recommended.
Rita, it was lovely having you today.
Thank you.
It was such a good chat.
Honestly, agree. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Really.
Thank you.
Thank you
It
so
was a
much for
pleasure.
being here. I hope everyone that was listening learned and took some proper notes
yeah.
on how to maintain a healthy diet. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you,
and have an
Farah
amazing day.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Farah Makhlouf. And this brings us to the end of the Lovin Dubai show. We go live every day at 8:30 a.m. So come and say hi tomorrow. Bye-bye.